clinch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round. We'll know soon enough as we are underway here on a January afternoon.
We play to win. Let's go.
Damn, I got a 3-4 defense.
On first down, Trubisky. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Gary and Conley. Boy, an aggressive play call to start this game.
You watching it already, Smoke?
Aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls?
You watching it?
To let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
First play, he threw an interception, Smoke, nothing major.
Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it, and a return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Hey, Chicks,
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Get your team right. Why y'all just super send that bullshit?
Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Trubisky.
Come on, 54.
That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
56.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Watch out, watch out, watch out. I want to work. I want to work. Hey, 18. Launch 50. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
To throw again on second down. Trubisky over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he lost the football. And who's got it? The Giants. And in this very cold night air, how much harder, Charles, is it to hang on to that football?
It's a lot harder, and I know for the most part we think about a ball being slick when there's rain or snow, any type of moisture. But when it's cold and dry like this, and it is cold, it's also slick that way because you're not able to really grip it the same way. Your hands are cold, and then the hits seem harder. So, yeah, it's a lot more difficult to hold on to the football, which means you have to emphasize it that much more.
Wind chills right now, 12 degrees. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now the second-year man from South Dakota State, it's Zach Zenner. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Hey, Wahoo! 56 is the mark.
Throwing is Allen on third. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On play action, Allen. And he goes out right around the 39. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Throwing again on second down. Allen, he's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 57 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
On 1st and goal, Drake, and he is in. Touchdown, Giants.
The only good thing about this game, Ken Wu, is that you at home and you ain't got to take a long trip home.
A long way to go in this one. I'm sure that's not the only score we'll see today, but to jump out like that, very good.
Yeah, everyone wants to set the pace. You know, in a game like this, you want people chasing you. You don't want to be the team chasing them. That's exactly what they did.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now Trubisky on first down. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the first quarter. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a second down coming up. Another try after the first down sack. Trubisky, and the pressure gets to him again. Devin White, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
What you call a timeout for,
as we
Woo?
step aside here in this second quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Lock in, lock in. Let's go, Mike 50, Mike 50. Hey, team 6, team 6. Hey, alert. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. I got him. 50's the mic, 50's the mic. I got you, pop. Alert. Blue.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time it yields a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
And when you lay down, you're going to stay down.
A lot of points. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself,
Throw the ball. Oh, my God.
He's taken down. Miles Jack coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, I had you dead to rights, Kenwood.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Here's Allen to throw it.
What the fuck? What?
And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one.
He must have got the pump fake badge.
And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Complete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Working out of a shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going deep for Brown. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Tariq Cohen is deep for the Bears. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Great coverage there. Holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
Hey, foxtrot. Hey, ball.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Trubisky connecting here with DJ Shark. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Alert. Ran, top. 50, Mark 50. Hey, Charlie.
Again, it's Trubisky. And to the tight end, Olsen, right side. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. Looking to throw again on second down. Trubisky. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Devin Bush came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Credit the sack to Shaquem Griffin.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Go for it?
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 4th down, on is Colby Wadman now to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Allen. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Got a man. It's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Tyreek Hill, 65 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Tucker now for the extra point. And that will make this a 16-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away.
What's the score,
touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. A marker down. He does get it up past the 25. Will it hold? Let's see. Officials.
You don't want these problems. You don't want this smoke.
Right. They took
You
out of their
want
hands
this
having to wonder
problem.
whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Looked out and he was tired.
Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50. Let's go one more. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Hey, watch that.
Here's Trubisky. Taking a shot for Samuel. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It was Trey Flowers that time who got
No,
it
you
in
didn't go
and
get
broke it up.
Trubisky as your quarterback, bro. I'm dead.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Hey, 50. 50 to Mike. 50 to Mike.
Now Trubisky to throw. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. Now a
Take your
timeout
points,
taken.
Lou.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Trubisky now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Oh, hands up. Mike 50, Mike 50.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. That one complete to Elliott. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
So I just took yourself out of field goal range with
3
that.
seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This officially a 55-yard attempt.
Took yourself out of field goal range.
And he has got it. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive step.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20. Touchdown, Giants. Marquise Brown, 77 yards. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
They'll try and run with Drake. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. They get the conversion, and Charles,
you want to go ahead to see
what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially
you
when you
go ahead
pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking off in your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Everson Griffin in there to get him. That is the 6th time that they have sacked him tonight. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Here's Trubisky to throw. Austin's got it left side. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert.
Hey, I don't see your play, Ken Wu. You don't see my play either, do you?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, 18. Mike's 50, Mike's 50. And let's hit him. Hey, Mike's 7.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
Alert. Watch the twins. Hey, we got
They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Devin Bush. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position.
Kim Wu, you straight over there?
I got you.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. That's caught over the middle by Fant. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen, and he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Amari Cooper. there to make the grab. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead.
That's why they call it a dojo, right?
Really tough to cover because if they're running it correctly, you think it's really going to be a
That's why they call it a dojo, right,
Ken? We talk all the time about how it's tough to execute offensively, but you're saying, don't forget, it's tough to cover for the defense, too.
Yeah, the number one thing that you're taught is to not get caught inside or get beat inside. So you guard that a little bit more. So that gives you a little bit more space to operate outside if you start your move initially inside if you're a receiver. I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for two in this situation, somebody...
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went... yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the number one headset
What'd you say, Will?
as a head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this
I'm on
game.
that boy neck, boy.
Be aggressive because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
I'm here all day. Hey, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Watch the pass, watch the pass.
They snap it at one. Now it's Trubisky. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
That was probably in the pick six move.
The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that that fell harmlessly to the ground.
Mike 50. Hey, come on, come on, Hey, check it.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. He'll have a first down past the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Well, officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
Hey, 18. Switch it. Red, up. Alert. Watch the whip. Alert.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Watch twist. Alert.
Trubisky to throw again. Now Trubisky lost the football. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And he will score. Touchdown,
You say what, Wolf?
Giants. So a great play there by the defense. If these guys are going to advance, and it looks like they will, this defense a big reason why.
And they love carrying the mantle for this team, don't they? You see the way
I
they
got
move
Vita
around
Vea
out there.
and
They
Joseph,
want to lead this
98
team deeper
strength,
into the
97
playoffs, and
strength.
hopefully onto the Super Bowl.
And I got
And that
Ndamukong
return for a
Suh,
touchdown
another
certainly
98
helps that
strength.
cause.
The end.
Tucker with the extra
Let's
point,
go.
and that will
now.
extend this big lead. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble
Ken Wu,
return.
what's the score? Tell everybody what the score is right now,
And this
Ken
will
Wu.
not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
What's the score out here, Wu?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL,
You don't even
where
got
it's
over a
pass
total
first league,
100 yards of
that is
offense.
quite
right now.
surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And he can't get away from the pressure the Giants get there. Devin Bush make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game.
Woo, chill out, woo.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come
Chill
up
out,
facing
woo.
2nd and a bundle.
Alert. Mike 50. Right here.
And I got Griffin out there.
Now it's Trubisky, and he's going to go down again. Everson Griffin.
That's
able to
Everson
drop him
Griffin.
that
That's
time
not
for his
Shaquille.
second sack of the evening.
Nigga, how you say his name? Shaquille
They keep putting
Griffin.
themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
And you ain't even
Not a
leaving
lot of
nobody to
positive
block.
grades
That's
will
what's
be
so
handed
funny.
out thus far.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Hold the look. Hold. 18. Let's go, Mike 50.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. Taking a shot for Samuel. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Another incompletion. It's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he?
I'm
You don't think
goated.
about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
I'm goated, Kim Woo.
Here comes the Bears punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And they'll get to this and down it inside yard line.
You always draft fucked up, Woo.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And
in a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Reuben Foster picks it, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Cooper was the target there.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place in the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up first. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devin Bush, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Mike's 50. Ready?
Play action. Now Trubisky. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Devin Bush, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance.
Nigga coming so quick, boy, it's nasty, boy. I think I got my linebacker speeds up to like 94, 95.
They're going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Mike's 50. Alert. Go, man. Get that ball.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Emerson Griffin. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
I'm the world's greatest.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues.
A lot of people might call this backyard football.
I
Sometimes
know how to do this shit, Woo.
Wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity.
I know what I'm doing out here, Woo.
Even when
I'm a
contested.
different breed,
Looks like
Woo.
that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead
Well, I
will
just,
swell by
Amari
one more.
Cooper just did a one-handed. Ooh.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line.
What's your score over there, Smoke?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Devin Bush in there for the 7th time in this game alone, and that ties him with the late Derek Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game.
Alpha.
After the sack on 1st down, Trubisky. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Mark 50, Mark 50, Mark 50. Go. Go. Here we go, 50, 50. Mike 50.
Throwing here, Trubisky. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40.
Okay, Tim Wu, look at you. You moving the ball.
So the Bears with a
About to go ready to get over 50-yard line for the first time this
Let's see what they
game.
come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
50, Mike 50. I got him. Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50. Yes.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. On 1st down, Trubisky. And they've got the hookup. This is Olsen. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Bears claw one back.
And that touchdown, really puts a dent in this lead. Unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Nigga, you just...
College, high school?
College, not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times
I
and had so
kicked
many
this man ass, man.
their school's fight song.
I bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards, too.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You just tried to get out of there before the reporters
Devin
got
Bush
to you.
had like 8 sacks, bro.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll start the drive with Drake. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Come on, Ken Wu. I'm trying
Now
to
the
go to
Bears
bed,
going to call
man.
the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Come, baby. Woo! Middle. Half. Check.
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. He's going to air one out. It's caught at the 10. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far.
Nah, it's just
and, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around.
That's why I went and got 99 throw fouls.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Tucker now to kick it away.
Nigga, Tuck is one of my X factors on offense.
It's
just Brown and
he's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field.
I think it's Brown or somebody else. I ain't even set it up though.
Him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked.
I only got 3 stars out there right now.
Message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this.
Man, don't be stiff on him like that, dog.
Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
Here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Lock in.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Trubisky over the middle, complete to Samuel. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 34-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
SOS.
Now it's Trubisky. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game. So defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers. So a lot of credit to the defense.
Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down.
That nigga be screaming, boy.
I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Yeah, where's we playing the smoke?
And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
I mean, we can play this shit tonight. I don't care about playing this. I ain't playing no game.
That'll do it for us. For working crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night.
I gotta see that.
Chicago.
I'm watching that Cooper touchdown. That shit was nice. I'm telling you, man, using X this year, even when somebody on you, is the best bet, man. Sometimes. Start this shit. It won't be no shit. Worse, tell this nigga me and you was always in the playoffs and you was always kicking my ass out the playoffs. No, that was last year. He had the Titans, I had the Colts. Man, shut up, man. You a hater. I know one thing for sure and two things for certain. Out of the 10 seasons of Madden, 8 years you had the #1 pick, motherfucker. Look, he left the motherfucker too. Worse, you kicking niggas out at you. Oh, that's Kill Wolf. Nigga, let's go to bed, man, so I can go to sleep.